Hi guys! It's May Magnayu Williams. Welcome back to my channel, Food with May. Today, we are going to make some Pancit Malabon. It's not palabok. Pancit Malabon is a Filipino noodle dish that came from the city of Malabon, hence the name. This dish is mainly seafood orientated. This is because Malabon is close to the major fish markets in Metro Manila. So here are the ingredients, guys. I have used a fresh prawns to make the prawn stock. I'm going to add a link to how I made it below. For the toppings, I actually have quite a few here. You can use any toppings you like, but I have some smoked mackerel instead of tinapa flakes. I have boiled eggs, some prawns, and some pork crackling. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is heat some oil in your pot and add your onions. You're going to saute your onions for about a minute or two. Cook this for about a minute. Okay, now that's ready. We are going to add some minced pork. We're going to cook our minced pork until all the pink color are gone and turn whitish color or brownish color. Pancit Malabon has that red color. It is because of the annatto seeds. Usually it's soaked in water, but today I'm using annatto powder. I'm going to mix it in some just cold water, and then that's ready for your gravy a bit later on. I'm going to put that on the side for now. Now our pork is cooked through, we're going to add our prawn stock. So now I'm going to turn the heat up so I can bring this to a boil. I'm going to put the lid on. Great. Now the next thing we're going to do is add our annatto mixture. Going to add it into your stock here, into your gravy. That's going to give it a nice orangey color. You want every bit of that in there. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, some pepper. This is going to be so amazing, guys. Every Filipino gathering, as you know, will have pancit or noodles. Then we're going to add some fish sauce, which I can't really open. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. If you're pescatarian, you can always take out the pork bit and just add more seafood to this recipe. I think that was 2. Okay, now that's 3. So I'm just gonna get this to simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. Alright guys, so that's been simmering for some time. I'm gonna try and taste it. Oh my gosh. The prawn taste is so prominent. I love it. I love it. Now we are going to add some more seafood in there. I'm going to add this smoked mackerel. It's not the peppery one, so just add maybe a handful in there because I like a variety of taste in there. I'm going to leave some for toppings later. And then I'm going to add cabbage. And then I'm going to add a handful of pork crackling. This is the Filipino brand. This is a Filipino brand. You know, maybe you can you don't really have to break it down. I'm gonna leave some for later. Oh, some pork crackling fell in my mouth. Mmm. 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 I kind of like the chunkiness. It's rustic. This is a rustic version. So I'll leave that to simmer. That's looking awesome, guys. It smells fantastic. Seafoody, kind of meaty smell. Amazing. Now what we're going to do is thicken our gravy. So I've got here a mixture of water and some corn flour. Don't worry if I'm not mentioning all of the measurement here. It will be on the description below. We're going to pour this slowly into our gravy while mixing. So it should thicken already. Wow, that's so quick. All right, I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to move it. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is cook our noodles. This has been soaking for a whole night. Or if you want to do it quicker, you can soak this in boiling water for about 15 minutes or follow the instructions on the packet that you buy, because it really depends on the brand as well. So what's the difference with Pancit Malabon and Pancit Malabon? Well, the difference is the noodles. Well, Pancit Malabon uses thicker noodles. These are cornstarch noodles and they are much thicker than the vermicelli noodles or bihon noodles that you buy. Now we're going to boil some water in this pot. Our water is ready. It's now boiling. I'm going to add our noodles in here to cook. And I love this strainer. You can just put this right in there and I hope it doesn't overflow. And then you're going to leave that to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes until it's al dente, or you know, just kind of cooked but not really cooked. You know, al dente, it's Italian. I think that's good. I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to take it out of the water. Alright guys, now is the best part. It's the eating part. And I don't even have my fork. Let me get my fork. I'm ready with my fork to try the Pancit Malabon. So we are going to assemble these. I'm so excited, I can't wait, because this is so colourful and so exciting to me. We have our sauce here. I'm going to put the lid at the back. Now, what's the difference with Pancit Malabon or Pancit Loglog and Pancit Malabon? I said to you earlier, it's the noodles, it's the type of noodles that you use. So for Pancit Malabon, you use the thicker noodles, and the other difference is Pancit Malabon, the sauce doesn't sit on top of the noodles. You actually have to mix it. So that's the other difference between Pancit Malabon and Pancit Malabon or Pancit Loglog. Fantastic. So I've got my lemon. I'm going to drizzle this on top just like this. Best bit, guys. The best bit is the eating bit. I'm gonna eat it without the toppings yet, just the noodles and the gravy. Mmm. Mmm. Bit of that. Oh my gosh. Mmm. I'm just so lost for words right now. It's so good. That is a beautiful meal. Oh my god. It tastes so good. The prawn stock really, really is beautiful. It's prawny, it's seafoody. You can taste the pork in there, so delicious as well, but subtle, a subtle taste. You can taste the pork in there, but more a subtle taste. But it's such a nice gravy to add, or sauce to add with the noodles. It's delicious. And then you have the protein, you have the crunch from the chicharron, which gives it a really, really nice texture as well. And then the smoked mackerel gave it some depth in flavor. I just think as a whole, it's such a lovely noodle to serve, and it will look really, really beautiful and pretty on the table as well because of its colorful and different arrays of toppings that you can add. It's such a wholesome dish to serve, and I'm telling you, your guests will love this. Then the lemon or the calamansi just gives it some zing, some life, some je ne sais quoi, some, ewan ko, basta, ano ba yan? Masarap siya. Masarap na masarap. Guys, if you like this recipe and this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the bell button, and subscribe for more Filipino food recipes and taste the Philippines in your own home. For now, paalam! Bye! Mwah!